What's going on, guys? Philip here from BlackBull Markets. Hope you're all doing well and trading safe. We're looking here at gold now. A couple of things have happened this year. Obviously, we've seen COVID really use a lot of safe havens, moving safe havens from gold into cryptocurrencies, but gold is back again as Russia invades Ukraine. People seem to be flocking back to that. Now, we have seen some interesting moves. People would have thought that the market would have gone further higher as things do tend to escalate, but we actually did see this big spike down. So let's try and have a little bit of an explanation to this, seeing what's really going on, looking at the technical side of things and trying to understand what we could look for next in this market, any potential moves. Okay, so obviously we had the initial spike to the upside, and then we had this big sort of drop. Now the initial spike was obviously due to people trying to flock to a safe haven, which is now back again with gold, and then we saw that big drop. Now the big drop could be explained by a couple of things. We saw initially, obviously at the big high, we could potentially be looking at investors pushing back down to fill the rest of their orders. We do know these big players tend to struggle to fill all their orders because they have too much liquidity for the market, so they need to push it down to grab all those stops to push the market further high. So that could be one potential area. The other thing we need to be understanding as well, Forex has really had a massive boom as well. We do see a lot of new people coming to the market who do not fully understand what is really going on. So we see if you guys try and put yourselves in their shoes, you have now initially, could have now easily doubled your account, and you could now be fearing, panicking, thinking, I need to close this trade, I need to take as much money at home as I can possibly carry, and now the market dips down as everyone starts to close their orders. So looking for potential future moves in gold, we need to look at the technical side of things as well. Now, playing on the hand of the the Ukraine invasion, we could now look at gold now finally going back to the upside as we're starting to hit support 1892.4 mark. We're seeing a big wick rejection, which now then could show that the market is interested in going further higher. But we do need to look at the other side of the story as well. As traders, we're not here to be right, we're here to follow what the market tells us to do. Okay, so we're seeing rejections here on the top, 1900, big psychological level. As the market does reject, we could potentially see people losing more confidence in gold, going back to those new safe havens, which is cryptos and NFTs as well. We're seeing really a big boom in that. So we could see if the market does continue to stay below this 1900 mark zone, people really starting to doubt gold, thinking, no, I should go back to these other cryptos and starting to invest in them. We also did see, obviously, we saw cryptos tank, gold coming up, so we could see that same reversal happening again if gold's price does continue to drop further lower. Now for targets in gold, obviously depending on what happens, we have a couple of areas looking at 1837, which is a good place to look at. Obviously these big support zones are always good places to look at, but if gold can go above this 1900 mark zone, reject it there, and then push further high, we could look at reaching some very nice highs in gold. So make sure you guys trade safe, use your proper risk management. Stay tuned. From everyone here at BlackBull Markets, trade safe.